Willie D live.
What's up, family? New York rapper Pop Smoke was killed in a home invasion in California in February 2020, and one of his killers has just been released from prison. I'm not going to say his name because it's really not that important. What is important is that he watch his back. You see, Pop Smoke was a beloved individual. Now, some people are saying, well, it happened on the West Coast and Pop Smoke is from the East Coast and ain't nobody from the East Coast finna come to the West Coast and do nothing and blah, 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 blah. Maybe not. I know that it's certainly a possibility. Here's the thing. That dude, I think, is only like 21 years old, 22 years old. He did the murder, or he was involved in the murder when he was about 15, 16. So he got what they call a juvenile life sentence, if I'm correct. In any event, he goes on Adam 22 No Jumper podcast. Like, he gets out of prison, and one of the first things that he does is go on a podcast and tell the story of what went down that night. A lot of people are taking exception to Adam 22 interviewing dude. They're saying, why give him a platform when he just killed somebody? Let me see if I can take a stab at it. Remember back in the day, they used to interview serial killers. You would see them in prime time being interviewed on ABC, CBS, NBC. And then it seems like it just stopped. From time to time, you'll see them interviewing a mass shooter, a mass murderer, right? But even then, you don't see that too much. And the concept behind that is, if you limit their exposure, then they don't get what they want, because a lot of them, they kill for infamy. They want to be famous. They want to be seen. They want some attention. They want to get their name out there. So the idea is to limit their exposure. But it's a different day. This podcast space is very, very different. It's a lot of money involved in it, especially when you're set up like Adam 22. Whereas if he don't interview that dude, then it's somebody else out there that will. I'm gonna tell you straight up, fam, if they came to me with it, I wouldn't have done it. I wouldn't have done it because the way I look at it, the steak ain't worth the sizzle. Yeah, it'll be a bunch of numbers and get a lot of money out of it and all that, but all money ain't good money. All money ain't good money. And I've had a chance to do many of those type of interviews, but nah, fam. I just be thinking a lot of times about the family in these type of situations. And I think, like, what if it happened to my family member? What if it happened to my loved one? How would I respond to that? How would I take that? And then somebody giving them a platform, pretty much making this guy famous. Because up until the Pop Smoke incident, the dude, nobody knew who this dude was. I was about to say he was a nobody, but he was somebody to his family, somebody to people that love him, whatever. But overall, on a grand scale, nobody really knew who this dude was. And now, he's gonna get a bunch of followers and likes, and if he opens a YouTube channel right now, he'll get a bunch of subscribers. Because We are in the low-hanging fruit era. We're in the era where you don't have to have real talent to be famous. That was a time when you really had to have talent to be famous. Now, all you have to be is disrespectful. Be disrespectful, and you can get on. You know why? Because there's a lot of people out there that feed. They feed on that. They wake up every day, and they're looking for that negativity. They love it. That negativity is a magnet to them. So what did dude say about the robbery? He said, basically, we was just looking to rob him. We wasn't trying to kill nobody, but he fought back. Adam tried to get him to talk about the address being dropped and somebody seeing it on social media, and that's how they pulled up on him. Dude didn't want to talk about that. He said he had no knowledge of that. At the end of the day, getting on a podcast and talking about how you killed somebody, we've already seen that backfire on a few people. I don't understand if you see that that is the trajectory of speaking in that type of tone. Why would you continue to do it unless you're tired of living? I don't know. Maybe he is. One more thing before I go. A number of people were saying cancel Adam 22, right? A number of the people that follow him, they were saying, I'm canceled, I'm done with him. No, they're not, fam. They're gonna keep on coming back because at the end of the day, they love it. No more talk.